Today on the channel, you can't always see him, but you can today, as we've got the brand new Mattel Elite Top Picks, John Cena.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another Mattel WWE Elite Top Picks, and today we've got John Cena. But for all your Mattel wrestling figure needs and a whole lot more, hit up Wrestling Collector Shop. Use discount code Kyle and discount code Kyle10 to save. And of course, John Cena, great friend of the channel, as we all know.
Kyle Peterson, who is known in some circles as the Larry Bird of sports entertainment figurine collecting. Well, this is John Cena, a.k.a. John Cena, who is known in some circles as the John Stockton of fashion. The shorts get shorter all the time.
That's exactly right. Thank you, John. That's the gift that keeps on giving, that little video. Of course, some of you guys have seen that in the past, but John Cena, no stranger to action figures, no stranger to Peacemaker figures, Mattel figures, Jakks figures back in the day. One of, if not the most toyed wrestler of all time. Is that a word? It is now, but I don't know if there's many people outside of Rey Mysterio Jr. that have had as many action figures as John Cena over the years. And now today on the channel, we got his latest one, and it's a little bit of a throwback, and this is really cool. Put the old business hat on here. Now, it's the Mattel Elite Top Picks line. We know that's how they get the heavy hitter stars. John Cena, obviously one of those, back to the market on a regular basis in a way for them not to clog up every single Elite line, every 2 or 3 Elite lines, like in the past, obviously. So this is a new way to go to market, and I absolutely love it. Now, at first, when the Top Picks started off, a little over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, what is time anymore? When those first started off, we all remember it was a lot of re-releases, just straight re-releases, and I was preaching from the get-go, this is a great way for completists, collectors like myself, me, to come out with these, change up things, make them a little different, do a little repaint to make somebody like me buy a top pick where I wouldn't on a normal re-release. So very, very smart. Mattel, I'm sure they watch the channel, they figured that out. Probably not, but they're smart business people over there at Mattel. They figured it out. Hey, guess what? We can do little repaints, some re-releases, things like that, and bam, we can get collectors that already have these to rebuy them, such as the case right here. And that's what we got, is we got a John Cena re-release, basically, from a very, very early Mattel Elite line. Was it Mattel Elite Series 2? I'm going off the top of my head. I believe he was in the Best of Mattel Elites 2010 edition. So this is running this one back, and the cool thing here is, instead of, like I said, taking an Elite spot, putting them in this kind of packaging, it's a way for an awesome figure from way back in the day to get updated with the modern technologies, the modern clothing, the modern articulation. It's really a cool way to run these back without ruining the collectability of the old one, if that makes sense. So, very excited about this John Cena. This is a pretty cool one. This is probably my favorite Mattel John Cena Elite, at least the one back in the day was. It's very memorable attire, and we'll get onto that. But first, we got to do this like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We got to take a look at the packaging. We got to talk about it. We got to unbox it. We got to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So let's start with the packaging on this one. Brand new packaging for 2022. Very flimsy, very difficult for you mint on card collectors to get perfectly mint box in this day and age. And I got news for you. It's going to get harder and harder. So I don't know if the mint on card craze, it's never going to die out, but it's going to be diminished. The light's going to be diminished over the next few years, I think, with some of these environmental regulations and these companies taking a little step back on some things. We got the Mattel WWE Top Picks here. We got the WWE logo. We got the Elite. We got the Top Picks logo at the top. We got John Cena. There he is, if you can see him. And then, of course, extra hands in the packaging here. Very cool figure. Can't wait to compare that one to the old school one later on in this video, so stay tuned for that. And then you got John Cena on the side. There he is, looking only like John Cena could look if he was wearing a baseball hat in 2022 Elite Top Picks line. And over here, you got True Effects, Certified Authentic, John Cena, all that fun stuff. And on the back, there it is a little bit more. There's old John Cena. Like I said, very memorable time for me. When I think of John Cena's looks, this is one that pops up at the top of the list for me. Maybe it does for you, maybe it doesn't, but a very iconic one. Based off that old school AWA t-shirt, which I grew up watching the AWA. So it's very noticeable to me. You got the rest of the Top Picks line here. Stay tuned on the channel. We're going to rank them all. We're going to take a look at them all this week here on the channel, except for Drew McIntyre. He doesn't count. He is a straight re-release, so we're not going to talk anything Drew McIntyre. But between these three, we'll take a look. And in the last video, we'll say which one we like best, middle, and least. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Got a blurb there. We got the tail of the tape. You got John Cena. You got top picks. Let's see what it says about our old buddy. John Cena here. The tail of the tape says, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, unseasonably warm right now, I've been told. Height 6'1", 251 pounds. His finisher, the old attitude adjustment. I liked it when it was called the FU myself, but who am I? Career highlights, 16-time world champion. Do we think John Cena will get one more? I think he will. I don't know when, but I think he will get one last one. United States champion, WWE Tag Team champion. The champ embodied hustle, loyalty, and respect, and captured the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 25. He sure did. 25 seems like a decade ago. It almost does. Yeah, a little even longer. True effects, lifelike details. Let's get them out of the package. Going up through the top. There it is. Got the red WWE background going on, going strong. See you later. Off to the side. Goodbye. No twist ties, no nothing. So straight up plastic prison. John Cena, he's giving the old salute as he's known to do back in the day, of course. You can see the extra hands in there. Pop this bad boy out, get those hands out. And it's basically the same hands doubled up. So let's get that. And we got that. We're all clear. We're seeing you later over the top. There it goes. His hat falls off. And this is going to be a major improvement over that old John Cena. A major, major improvement. Let's take a look at the accessories first. The hands. You got the open hands made for John Cena, of course. There they are. You can use these in different ways with your John Cena figures. And then you got some gripping hands. Hands that come on him, the exact opposite of this. So choose your own hand adventure, as we always do here on the channel, of course. And then we get down to old John Cena, looking only like he can look. First thing you notice is the updated over the last one. I might as well grab the old one right here. Boy, we've come a long ways in 10 plus years in action figures for sure. You can see right off the bat. A little bit lighter jean shorts on here, just a tad more here. He's got the black stripe where he's got orange down here on the shoes. The shirt's definitely different. This is the old school Mattel shirt on this old one. They've really faded over time. As you can see, it's not as crisp as the new one look. Totally different material going on there. You do have the hat is the same, but the new one's got more details to it, got a little bit more sculpting to it, a little bit more pizzazz to it. And then, of course, we do have John Cena, the same chain going on both of them, just painted a little different. And then you do got the wrist is painted on the old one, and they're extra piece on that one. So we'll compare it in the glamour shots and all that. But let's break down this John Cena figure here. I really do like this. Like I said, this is a very iconic look for me. When I think of John Cena, this is what I think of. So I think that is really cool. The necklace piece, always nice to have. The dog tags, I guess we'll call them here. Always cool. I do love this shirt, like I said, and I love this material based way better than the old material. The old material just really faded over the years. It's just not holding up to time. Time waits for no one, as they say, including John Cena's shirt. But this one, much better quality, kind of a sparkle to it, a little bit of a shine. Pinless joints on this bad boy, that's what it's all about. Of course, this is the old style. Not even double jointed on this. No double joints, pin. It's old articulation from back in the day. This is pinless, double jointed. You do have pins in the knees, but you are double jointed in the knees. Like I said, his forearm sweatbands, these are sculpted, so you can pull these off. You pull the hands off, you can take them off if you're so inclined. They are painted straight on. He does have the armband painted on here. What's it say? C Nation. I don't believe we have that on this one. Oh, I take that back. I'm taking it back. I'm running it back. I'm going to have to get his shirt off to show you, but it is on there. So he does have it, and it isn't painted. It is a separate piece, like it should be. Like it should be. Thigh swivel, bicep swivel, of course, all those fun things that we get with Mattel in this day and age. Of course, the hat is removable, of course. I don't think anybody doubted that. Got the patented John Cena haircut from back in WrestleMania 25 times. Very, very interesting. Face scan looks good on him. I think John Cena is one of the ones they've really gotten right. Got that big old smiley grin. He's all happy. He's just happy to be here, really, at the end of the day. But he looks really good. This is a great figure. I think this will be a slam dunk one on the top picks line. I'm seeing a lot of build up on the Rey Mysterio top pick right now. I don't know if you're seeing that in your local area, but I am coming across that. Oh, yeah, there it is. Getting this shirt off. We're getting Cena undressed. We got the old C Nation running hard here on the armband. Right there, just to match this one. This one, like I said, painted on there. Fabulous John Cena. This could be a top 5 John Cena of all time. I'm not going to go top 10. I'm saying top 5. I really like this one. It's bringing it up to the modern tooling, the modern looks. Very, very strong. The pinless joints, you guys know I'm a sucker for that. The soft goods, a lot going on here. Great head sculpt. Fabulous, fabulous figure. I'm sure he's going to fit on a ringside collectible stand. Why wouldn't he? Fits like a glove right on there. I tell you what, this is a no-brainer. This is a must-have John Cena. We've gotten a lot of John Cenas for a lot of years. Some good, some bad, some most in the middle, I would say. This one's speaking to me. Hopefully it's speaking to you because this is a very, very cool one. Really do like the looks of this one. I have no complaints. This is going to be tough to beat when we rank these three in order. It's going to be really tough for me to not put this at number 1, but we'll see. We'll get to the other ones. We'll find out what we're thinking here. But very, very good John Cena. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You picking up this John Cena? You going to replace this one? You good with this one? Don't need this one? Or are you just not picking it up at all? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, like this video. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. Follow along on Patreon where you can get this video early and a lot of other exclusive bonus content and early videos. And of course, best of all, you get to support the channel. And then you can hit me up on social media if you are so inclined at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for one of the best John Cena figures of all time, I am Kyle. I will see you guys all real soon.